quite wet and dirty at the moment outside. Not as beautiful as it was a couple of days ago. Hello. 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 Shit, don't. Please don't drop. Alright, this is upstairs of first room. This is cool. Anything here? No.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know?
Look at this chest here. Take this one and give me the lockbox and... Beautiful. Problem with those RPGs where you can explore the land and really, you know, just explore everything. And I guess the problem that I had with the Starfield later was as well is that I'm just going to spend forever basically running around just to, you know, exploring. And then I'm gonna exhaust myself from playing that game and I'm never gonna finish the game. But on the Starfield side, I heard that they are working on expansion, and that should be something really rethinking the Starfield in a sense as well, so maybe something good will come out of it. Do you know the Viva La Third League channel? I played their game for a couple of hours the other day. I know it, yeah. How was it? I think it's like can fishing or something like this. But yeah, the name is something with wishing. But yeah, how's the game? Equals log 4. This journal entry was penned very recently. We killed the envoy and the gods brought him back. What does it mean? They must have some high purpose and I am too unworthy to grasp it. I failed. Now they're coming for me and what can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? Okay. Ah, this is the other side which I tried to get through, but I see. Wait, but if I jumped here, what would... I made a mistake. I guess. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back. Nice day for fishing, innit? Alright, yeah, that was the name. I have it on my wish list. I'm just trying to find some suitable time to play it. And yeah, we'll see. At some point of time I will check it out. I'm actually glad that they came out with their own game. Like, this is really cool. Like, they came out with their own game.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Are you going to kill me again?
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
You're asking me?
Who better to ask? You're the one who saw through the usher's door beyond the veil of life. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
So wasn't it the Clavinch's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisians?
For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador.
So you decided to kill me because the Clavicher died?
No, though it fastened the idea in my mind. I decided to kill you because your face came to me in a dream.
Such portent could have many meanings.
Indeed. I see now that I may have misunderstood it. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
You still truly believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
What happens now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Guy, Marius, what would you do?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
I'm also subscribed to Humble Choice. I got that game that way. I see. Yeah. I remember when Humble Bundle first came out. I don't know if it first came out, but around 2010, 11, 12 times. Then I bought quite a lot of games from there through that, but after that I haven't really used it anymore. Starfield is the exact empty world I was describing when expressing concerns on Crimson Desert. I have those same concerns. I truly have. At the same time, it looks interesting. It seems to be like it's a like smorgasbord of very different ideas. And it fits nicely into the idea of, like, in my eyes, it feels like something between Witcher and maybe Zelda games, the latest ones, right? Although I haven't never played them, the Zelda games, I've seen enough gameplay to maybe get some ideas, right? And that's why I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated that there is some big open world where you can do massive amount of things, plus there is some actual story where you try to rebuild something. So that fascinates me. And I can't get this thought out of my mind. So, like, imagine, like, GTA 5 is coming out and they say that you can manipulate stock market there. that would be one feature that I would be all over. And in GTA 5 we were able to do that, although in limited sort, but you were able to do it. So it kinda hooks me with a very simple couple of very simple things, and now I'm like little fanboy who really wants to try it. Yeah. When it's releasing, I think it was like 19th of March or something like this, in a couple of weeks, so it's coming early. But after I finished Avowed, I actually want to take some time to finally play Path of Exile 1 to see if I like it. And after that, I'm going to take a stab at the Crimson Desert. So that means that maybe I'm gonna miss the Crimson Desert for first month before I get to there. So you guys pretty much can play before me and then tell me what can I do there and what can't I do. But anyway, even if I'm not gonna play that, I'm not gonna look any videos. I have seen a couple of trailers so far. I probably like 10 minutes in total, and that's it. And yeah, I'm trying to keep myself quite out of that context to have this first impression. I usually try to get all the games pretty much. I try to get the idea that is this something that I would like to play, and is this something that I would enjoy. And usually for that I may look some gameplay, some read about it, maybe reviews in Metacritic as well, and that's it. Then I try to keep myself out of the game until I play it. Yeah. Sometimes it's quite hard, I'm gonna be honest. And it was especially hard with Expedition 33 because you went to the YouTube and it's the best game ever. You should definitely play it. It's the best game ever. And it was a really good game. I can't stick for longer, I have to go to sleep. It was nice talking to you again. Well, Ashraf, thank you for joining. I hope to see you again some other time. It was really nice to talk with you again. Hello, Quest Queen 67. How are you? I'm very good. We were just talking about overall games, and Crimson Desert was one of the topics and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Alright, so let's continue with the game as well. So what we did. Alright, right. Kai and Marius are... Kai is... Let's leave it. Let's keep this guy alive. Marius is... Let's not keep this guy alive. I don't want them to confess to Stilgarot. I don't want to do that. I'm thinking between take your people and leave before I change my mind versus Elove told me what the Stilgarot have done to the people of Paradise. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. So I'm going for this good playthrough at the moment. It seems like I'm not doing a really heavy evil playthrough, although there's been some options which are taken as evil, but let's do a really good thing. Let's do Elove told me that what Stilgarot has done to the people of Paradise. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Stilgarot has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
All right. Yeah, I see. She's also 67. Yeah. So I have one viewer in YouTube with which name ends with 67 and the one in Twitch in 67. Nice. Hello, Apex Assassin. How are you? Thank you for the hype emojis. I'm doing fine. My day was quite quick, or not quick, but lot to do, fast, right? But now I'm enjoying this game and I'm really happy I do. So today we are really continuing with the playthrough on the story part. So we're having some decisions made here. But how has been yours? All right. Take your people and leave before I change my mind. Let's take it.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
You really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go?
Tell your people that adherents know the meaning of fairness. No, that's bad. Actually, yes.
I will. Though I doubt anyone will believe me. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
So I
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
yeah.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the Envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive.
Nice.
Starting to see why your Emperor trusts.
Bye, Mark. Have a good night. Thanks, Ashraf67. I'll hope I see you again someday.
Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's
Been a while since I saw Ashraf. Shame.
thanks.
I didn't get to say goodbye, but nice to see him. He did. Yeah, exactly. It was really nice to see him jump by. Right. Let's see. Look how he flew there. I'm sorry, but this is too good. Alright. That's an interesting outcome. So we were able to actually forgive. We were able to forgive to our killer, which was crazy. Unsent correspondence, Clavish agreement. Your help has not gone unnoticed and it's appreciated, but there is so much more to be done. The adherents will not stop until they have taken control of every last inch of paradise. Not the dirty living lines. We do not need more to stand against them. More resources, more arrows, more armor, and most importantly, more people. I urge you to meet with me in person. Between my rebels and your militia, there is no doubt in mind that we can push these imperials from our home. Think about it. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting outcome here, but... Calm arms. Brothers and sisters of paradise, it's well past time to push these adherent dogs out of our living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and the children may live freely. Instead of being ground down beneath the heel of either, fear not death, fear its kinder fate and subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us. We have some... I'm encumbered again. That's why I'm moving so slowly. Oops. Oh, shit. I killed an NPC.
I won't forget your mercy.
Anyway, let me destroy a couple of those things here. If we have that. Alright. Oh, we have a lot of items, but they don't add to the... Okay, let me move them. I don't need this one, probably not. And let's... Cool. Just some room into our inventory now. This way we're not encumbered. Cool. What else do we have here? Let's unlock this one. Can I jump? Okay, I can't jump that. I see. Same here? Yep. This is the invisible wall is there, so you can't jump. But I wonder if you can go up there. Feels like you can somehow. At the moment though. Alright, let's see. Cool. Go through this door.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
I'm hoping as well. So the reason why I didn't
Unfortunately, I don't think
start
your friends at the
attacking
embassy will
that
be happy
guy
about this.
was that I'm hoping that we are actually able to
I have some thoughts on
meet him again later,
another one of our chats back.
and he's gonna help us. And if he does, he can be quite a nice, strong fighter for us. Because otherwise it would have been a boss fight. That's more than sure there. Okay. No, return to the ambassador. But let's also... Oh, we have a... I think we already put that one. We have 2 markers here. Okay, let's clear the markers as well. Those markers... Yeah, that is already open. So we haven't just removed the marker. Delete the marker. So I'm usually marking down some chests which I haven't opened. And this was in here. Yeah, let's open it. So Apex Assassin, what have you been playing? What's something that you've been enjoying lately? Or maybe over the weekend? And also, before I go to the ambassador, which is our main mission at the moment, let me actually go and try to see if I can go to the Sclaviger Irmund estate. Yeah, it's open. Okay, it was locked and... Where did you... Oh, hey. Okay, we got to... Okay. So somebody came here, killed everybody, looted the place. I guess we have to figure it out. Okay, let's okay, it was nice to have a chest from some corner, right? Okay, let's go inside. Oh, hello. Bandits. Oh, hello. There's some bandits. Take care of the bandit. Nice. Oh, sheesh. Strong. Nice. Where are you? Nice. These enemies are there.
Another glorious battle.
Cool, let's loot and let's start reading and whatever we have here. Collect everything useful we can. The one good about this about this game is that you can't loot everything. For example, in Starfield, you were able to pick every fork and knife and pretty much everything, right? And do you think I had a problem with encumbrance there or not? I can assure you I had. Always. All the time. Because you can't leave some forks unattended. Right? You shouldn't. Yeah, let's see what we have in this outside. Okay, some grenade. Sure. Oh, it's... I think... Clavis joined a secret page. Apparently there is a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the adherents. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good, I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents I have passed the key to our cistern. The door is in Temple of Onadra, a fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spear. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself.
Well, looks like the old man wasn't as in love with Adir as he let on.
I knew he was crafty, but I had no idea he was working with the rebels.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, Claviger's estate key. Claviger's journal's second entry. Ambassador Hülgar promised that all he wants to diplomatic relation with the living lands, but Inquisitor Ludwin, she wants gallows, public executions and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of the new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
The Saints Warpath on Overthrown. Okay, this is some lore part, but if you want to read it, feel free to pause it on YouTube. I'm scrolling through, you can read it on. I'm not gonna read it at the moment. Same for the Saints War Part 2 invasion. So I will probably read them through later on offline myself as well. But for now I'm gonna just, for the sake of some time, and this Calafon Customs. Feel free to read it through on the YouTube. Alright, let's see what else do we have here.
Cozy.
Ravage Journal 3rd entry. According to Hülgar, it is our best interest for force the enemies out of Paradise. So science offends the gods, and so forth. He promises security, stability and loving change for his boon. When I visited enemies, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for fear, Miss Inverno. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. A lot of money here laying up. around on the floor. Alright, let's open this chest. White key cameo. Let's see. Restores 50% of maximum health by reviving a companion. I see. Those. Give from ranged patrons in yards for the pond beside the Watcher's home. I wasn't able to draw it there. Okay, interesting. Destroy a couple of things. Common pistol, no. Common mason, one. Common dagger, I don't need. Common greatsword, nope. Common axe, nope. Cool. Oh, and we have a ability point. Nice. So we could give ourselves max health. That could be one thing, or we could get ourselves way stronger. Level 10 yet. So I do want arcane wheel heal, I think. I got a free buy from work. Oh, nice. Congrats. Let's actually take this one. Yeah. But cake is a lie, you know that, right? But I guess this is a buy, so it's probably not the cake. So I guess there's a difference. I think you're fine. Yeah. Let's see. I think I want to add some dexterity. Let's do this way. Abilities. On the companion side, what do we want? Second wind. Let's do this. Let's see, give him a better second wind. Marius, what do we want? I haven't really used Marius attacks. Marius attacks reduce enemy damage reduction. Yeah, that would be good passive. I wonder if there's gonna be 2 additional companions based on the UI. Maybe. Okay. Lavage journal final entry. There is a furnace in the wind blowing past the triangle route. Hulgard wants to assemble a small party to investigate. I have no particular reason to doubt his motives, though it's strange how many our party will be adherents. Okay, so we have gone through his estate now. We have found everything, I guess, we were able to find here. Shit. Alright. So I'm guessing we should go back to the... Oh, I don't want that. We should go back to the Living Lands down shore. Yeah. Let's go back to the embassy. Let's do fast travel, and this way we are much faster. Cool. So we found out who killed us.
Living Lance
So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
Square your shoulders, back off now.
Out here using their envoys to intimidate the locals, I see. You haven't heard the last of us.
Rubber rouser. So what was the problem? But I guess we're gonna see some rioting.
Envoy, glad to see. How can I? Safe track.
Spoken with
Tell
you.
me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
I'm afraid the assassins got away from us.
What? How could you let this happen?
The responsibility is mine.
You're damn right it is. We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
If it makes you feel any better, I recruited one of the rebel spies to our side.
Well, I would feel better if you had done your job. Still, maybe this will spare us the gallows. There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here. The stream scourge.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
How does one do Animancy exactly?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I'm surprised you would work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Animancy sounds pretty interesting actually.
You're right to be curious. After all, Animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers.
Where does Fior Messi Verno fit in the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh, is this the Ludwin? It seems scary.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwin, so kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Kõige suurem sõber. So Ryan Hayden, it means biggest friend. Yeah, but it is typed correctly, so you're doing good. Alright, let's see. Nice mask. Where can I get one?
You can't. Once you deserve such a mask, it will find you. Strange. You and I have crossed paths before, haven't we?
Say nothing.
Apparently not. I will observe you with interest after I am finished with the ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge, a mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
Should we remain silent or should we try to discuss something with this? I feel like she's not gonna listen us, so at this point we can just eat the popcorn and enjoy the show. So remain pointedly silent.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
Yeah.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
How do you know so much about what I'm doing?
I have eyes in every corner of the city, and they do not rest.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Whisper to the ambassador. Is she always like this? Really good. Sometimes these dialogue options are really good. Dude. Yeah. Alright, I try to be professional here. After all, I'm professional, you know. So, we have to get help somewhere. The living lands need us.
You're right about the second part. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell. This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
I think we're gonna have a fight with her at some point.
She is going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah, sure. At least she's on our side.
Sometimes I wonder. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Animals are dangerous themselves, not us.
True, but there's always collateral damage to think about.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Yep.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair's beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Cool. So. Alright. What I would like to do now is that let's camp, because we have some dialogue options to exhaust with our party members. Let's see what they think about all the situations. Plus maybe we can do some... We can't enchant. Oh, we can. Okay, I wonder if I want to enchant it. Maybe not at the moment. Fine man, what do I need? So I need 22 hardwood branches. So I don't have enough. Alias Talon 9. Yes, Alias Talon 9. Not enough. Alright, cool. We can't do anything there. Okay, or... Oh, I see. Okay. I don't think I can do much upgrades, but let's start with
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Should I also be offended he changed his mind?
Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. And you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
Do you think I made a mistake?
I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it?
Curiosity. I want to see what I can learn from him.
Clever. Though I'm afraid he'll scurry off before you can learn much. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
What do you know about the rebels?
Just that they're chafing at seeing a foreign empire bring foreign troops and foreign restrictions. Same as rebels everywhere, really. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Okay. I've always wanted to be two silos for my liking.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye.
Of course not.
I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
Here to investigate the dream scores, not mediate between Hilgard and the Steel Garrote.
Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Aemon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
A promise to someone. The same someone you wish you could raise from the dead.
You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
Questions about you?
Should I break out the booze?
Of course. Talk with
I'll tell you
Poncho.
what I can.
Okay, nothing there. So
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
let's talk about Marius.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Double win. Take it, you don't approve.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you think you've seen forests, think again. Emerald Stair is where nature goes to try out some new stuff. The trees there are fertilized by the corpses of people who thought they knew what they were getting into when they got there. But past that is the strange stuff. Ruins, spirits, and other things that you should steer clear of.
Are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. It wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Good to have you along, Marius.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
It's enough.
Thanks
All
for
right.
talking.
Cool. Exit here. So let's. Okay.
Haze, mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangle. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Cool. So let's go to this precarious hold then. So this is that way, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we can fast travel there. Let's fast travel. Is it? Yeah.
Envoy.
Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
There are more of you.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
Interesting.
We will be watching, Envoy.
So what is this thing he just gave us? Right of passage, fellow travelers. Let me know that the ADN Envoy is a proven friend of the Paradise Resistance. Grant this colleague the safe passage and liberty that we afford to our most trusted compatriots and allies. Eagle. Oh. Cool.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Both. Pleasure. I want to explore the living lands.
Be careful. There's a lot of island to explore, and a lot of it can kill you dead. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
I don't suppose Ludwig told you where she's going?
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
Yep.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass. Good luck out there. You're gonna need it.
So let's continue.
And Sam sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you